I made $20,000 in 1 month, 60K in a launch, and I completely shut down. Let's get into it. Welcome to day 12 of 31 of Overflow in October, where I help you step into overflow or see ways that you're sabotaging overflow in your life. Today, we're going to talk about a big one, a big sabotage moment that I did in my life, something that I definitely will always remember. You would think making that much money in a month lit a fire under me, like, oh my God, I did it. I know how to make 20K months now. Done and done. I'm going to repeat this process over and over and over again. But I couldn't. I think that was my last really major big launch. I was terrified. I was terrified of the responsibility. I was terrified of holding that much money. I felt so guilty about it. I was terrified of what that next level of success required of me, what my lifestyle would be like. So instead of pivoting and adjusting or just taking a little break, I worked myself to the ground. I really felt like I had to earn that 60K launch, like more than ever before. I was working so hard day in, day out, and I still felt so guilty of holding that money. I burnt out. I couldn't function. I felt like this wasn't in alignment for me anymore, and I burned my business to the ground. Hello, Self-Sabotage. Nice to meet you. My name is Amber. Pleasure. The reason I'm telling you this story is because sometimes it's not about manifesting more money. Sometimes it's about knowing that you can hold space for that money. And a lot of people think that they can until they get it. And then you don't know what to do with that. And it's a story that I feel like was never told to me until I had to do some digging and be like, what just happened? And I got some stories from that people did self-sabotage, that they didn't know how to energetically hold that space. One of the most common ways that we block our own success. It feels too big, too quick, too much for us, that we're not worthy of it. Our nervous system starts thinking danger, so we start procrastinating, or we do the opposite, which we burn ourselves out to the point where there's no return. I don't think it's necessary to self-sabotage when you hit a big win. Just learn to recognize the signs of self-sabotage. Learn to hold bigger space for the bigger version of yourself, the success. Learn to know that you can pivot. Learn to know that it's safe, that the universe is always supporting you, will always have your back. So if you need to pivot, if you need to pause, that's okay too, but don't overcorrect and burn it all down. So if you've ever had a big win and everything just stopped, or you just stopped, like internally, know that it's probably self-sabotage. And self-sabotage can be helped by knowing that you're worthy of it, by addressing all the fears that you might have and working through them one by one and adjusting what you need to adjust to make sure that every decision you make from that big win onward is in alignment. If not, you will probably self-sabotage. That's okay. Nothing wrong with a little self-sabotage. I'm still here on the other side, and my life did get better. All right, guys, thanks for being here, and I will see you for day 13. Bye.